What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Arrekendi Arre Tonight we're on episode 11 of a season 4, the last before the core break. Let me just boom. So, this is last episode. I just wanted to real quick throw out the idea. Okay, listen. Pull up a chair, get close. How real is what do we call this? Book melee. How real is book melee? Because, like, I've been thinking a lot about the line that I think Pandora's ass said, when Subaru was falling to his death that one time, that like, people, what are people if they're not their memories, or, you know, so forming the connection between like a person and their memories, and like, what are you without your memories? And so it's like, Meili died, okay? She got choked out to death. And so she's dead, and then we read the book of her and like experience her life, and then we're obviously like hallucinating her, but is there ever a world that like it's the same thing as her being alive? Do you kind of get what I mean? Like, what's actually the difference other than her having a physical body, right? I mean, because she's showing up and saying things and acting some kind of way, right? In her little melee way, right? Saying like, hey, you know, we should be out here killing people in the streets, you know? I'm hearing you, Meili. I'm hearing you, Meili. And it's kind of like, what is honestly the difference? And I think that's the question of the arc in a large way, is like, what makes a person a person? Because it's like, you could say stuff like the soul, you know, in which case you would have to argue that like Meili's soul got put into the book, and then he read the book, and then her soul like jumped into his body, and that seems kind of crazy to me. I don't know about all that energy. Like, unless you got some like witch factor juice flying around, it's kind of hard to imagine that there's like a soul thing going on. But I don't know, maybe. But then otherwise, like, what really is the difference, you know? And so, okay, wait, I just had a genius idea. New plan, Subaru. We're gonna kill literally everybody on the entire planet, read all of their books, and then become like a human conglomerate of all humankind and furry kind, because we're getting everybody. Wait, low-key, that's the tactic, bro. That's probably one of the if stories, bro. That's what, Greed Subaru? Bro, Greed Subaru about to pull up, murder every person on the planet, read all their books, have the entire wealth of every mortal soul in his mind, and then be everybody, bro. Holy. Alright, well, ReZero solved. On to that next, should be exciting. No, yeah. But yeah, so I've been thinking about that, like, because I think, like, the intuitive answer is she's just a hallucination, and that's why she's, like, so, like, murder, 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 you know, because Subaru's really unstable right now. But there's kind of a part of me that's like, what really is the difference, you know, between her being here physically and her being here as a hallucination? Like, maybe both of those things are just as much her as the other. Like, how does, like, a physical body, you know, affirm an identity, like, or like a soul, or like a personhood, you know? Like, how are we even approaching a thing like that? So I've been thinking about that a little bit. Otherwise, another thought was, because I was yapping about this the other day, last week. I was saying, like, something Subaru is, what did I say? That, like, all the different Subarus were in Subaru, and he was getting, like, 300 Subaru or something. Listen, think about it this way. He did something that wiped his brain, and then something started reading books and stuff. What if, hear me out, he gets his brain wiped and then cracks open Natsuki Subaru text where he's like, gets murdered or something, or like something extreme happens, and he's like, dang, that was a good story. Let me hit it one more time. It just keeps rereading the same text. Then it's like, that is kind of what I mean, where it's like, I feel like he could really like hypnotize or like mind possess himself if you repeatedly experience the same memories over and over, to the point then that specific line of Subaru, that like one experience Subaru had, he would have experienced like 100 times, which would then be so much more intense that it could start to like overwrite his personality. That's kind of what I meant by that, because like obviously it still is the case that like Prime Subaru had all the memories of his lives, so it's not just like that having the one memory is gonna like necessarily cook you, but who's to say he's not like repeating it and like juicing himself on it or something. But it's also like, what made him lose his memories, right? Like Flugel, some sort of ritual, some sort of gluttony situation, but like, did he read a book that made him lose his memories? That's kind of like the implication, but which book would do that to him, right? Like, did he read, like, some gluttony texts? I don't know. That doesn't... But then, like, wouldn't other people, like... I don't know. Like, it's just... That's what we're figuring out, bro. So, yeah, those are just some random thoughts. Subaru's tweaking. He's about to murder Ram. Low-key. Killer. Killer, bro. I don't, at this point, bro, murder is a habit, bro. W murder. I'm down. Yeah, it's still probably not a good thing. But yeah, let's jump into this episode. Episode 11. I'm gonna be missing you, ReZero, for the next 2 months or so. I'll also watch all the break times as a separate video and then upload that probably like next week, same time, maybe. We'll see. I'll watch them separately though. On Rex, episode 11, let's jump into in. Bang.
Now come clean and admit your crime.
I have never in my entire series career of being a reactor been so disappointed in hitting the play button. Never in my entire life. Why are you hitting me with the dub? Audio track Japanese. And never play with me again. 3, 2, 1, bang. Wait, no. 3, 2, 1, bang. Thank you. You're gonna lose! Oh, he doesn't know how weak he is. Emilia? Oh my goodness, she's been colluding behind his back, gathering the squad, gathering the posse. They're gonna try to fix him, low-key. Wait, this is actually good, because Emilia's not gonna just rip his head off. No, hey! Yeah, as if she would care about pain, she would probably like orgasm. Yeah, Capella would not give a single, like, she'd be down. Shaola. Yo, bro! Thank you, Emilia. She believes in Super, that's my girl. You just hurl her?! What was that? Okay. It's too fast. I can't read that, bro. Who did we just kill both of them? How? There's no way we killed them. Okay, so how are we so strong? It's like, there's extra magic going on. It's not just that they're like possessing his brain, but like, they're upping his ability to fight by like 1,000,000,000 times! Like, how? Flugel? Flugel? You know, it's more than just any huh? Is he just is that why are you here? I didn't know you could come down here. Hey, what's good with you, man? He's gonna ruin our life. I didn't know he could just walk around like that. Yo, hit me with the OP? No OP? Okay, that means they're locked in for this one. We're so much stronger in this blackout form. What is doing it? Because that means it can't just be like a memory loop that like he's, you know, or like whatever. It's gotta be like, it's there's an extra element that's making him so OP. What, did you just lie? That probably like broke his head. He's probably bleeding. What, Shaola? Oh, the fog is coming. The fog is coming. I also don't know what the fog is! Flugel. Julius is currently 1v9ing. There's more of them? I thought there was just the one. That's the scariest mob beast of all time. And Julius is fighting like 100 of them. What? Why are there so many? Oh my goodness. It wasn't even just a... What? 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 I mean, he's locked in. What, you're gonna push really? Echadonia? I mean, maybe Echadonia. It's ever a world, because her Book of the Dead could be in here. We tried to read her memories. We got blasted by 1 bajillion memories. She takes over, starts trying to spam read as many Books of the Dead as she can. Because she loves information. I mean, that's like... Oh, man. There's so many people that could be doing shit. Like, anybody could be a problem. Oh, Leora! Now is not the time for a pride, bro. Let this guy 1v10. Oh, wait, don't kill Julius, so that'd be really rude. Yeah. Oh, Blood Rain. Oh, no. I mean, it's slippery with the blood. Frick. Subaru. Hey, Subaru, you making any sense of this situation, bro? Melee, can you melee away? I'm trying to, like, panic to run through the corridors, Melee. This is not helpful. What's it? The cage? Oh. Everyone's turning against him. That's so crazy. Anna's intuition? Can you hear her intuition? What do you mean, intuition? Bro, you wouldn't even made her here in one piece if you came alone. It's torture! You're torturing me! You're torturing me! Bro, that means there's precedent! Oh. Me, bro, every day of my life, bro. My poor boy. Bro, Beatrice, I need you to drop some crazy lines right now, please. Oh, my boy, there's no going home, bro. I'm sorry. No, bro. Oh, my... My poor sweet boy. Oh, Shaola! Shaola! Oh, my Scorpion! Oh, she's in Scorpion form. Okay, so Shaola just tried to kill all three of us, which means this is probably to do with what Reed was saying, where we've like the act is up, the gig is up. You know what I mean? It's because he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's learning that he's the GOAT. This is why they love you, Subaru, because you do stuff like this. He's got to relearn self-love, bro. But what caused the gig to be up? All right, later, Shaola. Hey, I'll see you at work. I don't know my allegiances. I just got here. Oh, they don't even. He doesn't even remember their bond. Betty, this is why you gotta carry, bro. Oh. Oh, that's so sweet. That's the sweetest thing. Wait, we playing hopscotch? Like, why do we even try, bro? What's our? Are we having a new respawn? Oh, we have a long, torturous death sequence. I love ReZero. It's my favorite. Why did we hit an IED minefield? She's probably torn in half, bro. This is like gonna be like the 5th time this season that she's been ripped in half. She just can't help it, dude. Bro, she even... Oh, she took the blow! Piotr! She's such a real one, dude. Why you... Dude, no... Truly unlucky for, like, what? Being attached to Subaru? Okay, no legs. Hey, better than, like, a lot of the time. Half the time you don't even get to, like... You lose, like, half your body, not, like, 30%, bro. There's a buff. Oh. Bro, atonement through pain? We're cooked. Aw. That's happened a couple times, bro. No, but... Oh. She thinks she deserves the pain for this. Like a fly! Like a mosquito! Is he gonna mercy kill her? She looks like she's already got peace, bro. Are we still gonna do it anyways? That's okay. Melee, I'm gonna... that's probably not even melee at this point, but like, you know what I mean? Oh, my boy. It's because you're such a sweet and good boy. No, it's because he's sweet. Oh. Oh, it actually... Nice. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Yo, get off her corpse, dude. That is so disrespectful, bro. Bro, Melee, why are you trying not to laugh, bro? Hello? Who are we? Hello? Like, that's supposed to be our ability, bro. Why is it coming from the Faug? Oh, what's up, baby girl? Oh, it's probably your mist. Oh, the mist is probably just you breaking out from your seal, right? Oh, that's probably all it is. Oh, you piece? Oh, that makes so much sense. It's just you. You were killing everybody. Oh, shit. Lock in. Aww, in his cutest little outfit. Holy Giga Chad parents. Bro, everyone's worth loving, Subaru. Oh, right, his paranoia, right. We're talking about that. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, no, no. Oh no, why is it like a cocoon? It's like a cocoon? I feel like this is the bad ending. What Is he getting erased? No, come back! No, come back! Subaru, come back. No, 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 no! Thank you. Oh my goodness, like we're literally watching the end game of Subaru getting freaking... Thank you, Amelia, bro. So Taylor, what is going on? Why are you doing this to my boy? Oh, Amelia, drop some bars about love, please. Because I love you, boy. This is so sad. We usually don't have to see everybody like, and then they literally, yeah, all died. That's so bad. Yo, Satela, buzz off. Shoo.
私とスバルが初めて会ったのはオートの登場をフェルトちゃんに取られちゃって
Oh my goodness, this shit's
それを
peak.
取り戻さなかった
Yo, Puck mentioned, bro.
追いかけた
Yo,
先で
Puck
メイ
mentioned.
リーのお姉さんに助けてくれてそれがスバルと私の初めての出会いでもスバルは私をかばったせいで大怪我しちゃって
True.
それでロズワの
His gut was giga slashed. It's just so sweet. She's reminding him of everything.
きっとでもやっつけて
He's like, who the fuck is Roswell?
デートの約束をしたのもあなたき
Aww.
思い出したそれから応戦のためにオートに呼び出されてオートをしたのもあの
Yeah.
時私はもうスバルにしてくれるのかわからなくて怖かっただから
Yo, this shit's
全部
this shit's killing me.
思ったのにいるかわからなくて不安な状況に押し流されているだけだった時スバルが思い出した私は全部覚えてるスバルの言ってくれたこと覚えてるの覚えちゃいない思い出せもしないをしてるんだよ誰かのために命を張れて
Oh, he doesn't think he's the goat. It's so sad. That's what you've been doing this entire life, bro. The last, like, couple actions, bro.
そんな奴が夏木スバルのわけがねえ俺は知ってる野郎なんだよ
Bro, I appreciate Satela for just waiting this one out, bro. Loki. She's chilling on the outside. Thank you, bro.
じゃなくても頭のいい誰かがやってくれる俺には
エミリア
Oh,
ただのエミリアよことも
dude, and
たくさんあるの
she's so resilient right now.
一つだけ聞かせあなたの
Dude, she's so resilient, bro. Like, no matter how bad shit's going, she's so sweet and uncompromising, you know?
すごい人はいるしきっと頭のいい人だってたくさんいるでも
Yeah,
私はどんな時で
yeah.
も彼がいいくれる人より好きな人にそうしてもらえた
Oh, that's so
が
cute.
絶対嬉しいもの
Oh,
そっかこんな美少女に惚れてたのか
oh, that's such a trippy
お
line.
前の力の源だ知らずにも限度があるんだろ
He's finally starting to understand himself a little bit.
お前
Understand Prime Subaru.
どうしてこんな美少女
Hey, but like low key, you've been making it work.
あなたの名前を聞かせて
Yeah, it's been a fucked up season, dude. This shit's been out of control. You're telling me, dude.
俺の名前は夏木スバルベアトリスが信じてエキドナが許して願われるその男の名前が夏木スバルだ
Okay, whew. Okay, good.
リアたちを助けたい
There we go. He finally found it. He finally found himself. He's become one with Natsuki Subaru.
思わせてくれて
スバル
Ah! I was in the middle of that. Stella's like, I'm not giving you enough time. I got what I wanted. Subaru's doing better. Let's spin the track. Loki, we gotta die though. We gotta revive everybody. I know we don't like. Holy. Okay, wait. Lock in. That scared the shit out of me, bro. I really wasn't ready for that. Holy. Whoa. Is that what is that? The plot? We're getting swallowed by the plot? What are we about? Oh, where are we gonna like wake up? What is happening? Oh no, what is this about to be? It's about to be an entire thing. It's about to be an entire thing. I like that energy, but what's it about to be? No, you gotta give me a little bit more, huh? 25 seconds. Are we looping? How much do we remember right now, Subaru? How much do we remember? Stop looking at me like that! How much do you remember? You're still Subaru? What's going on, bro? Talk to me. I'm liking the look. Which one, though? Murder is a habit. Which one, though? Oh, it closed. Oh, dude, this is why I hate MKV, MPV, whatever this thing is called, bro. Frick MKV, Papiba Diba. Let me in. I'm back. I'll remember everything and then I'm back. So presumably, that feels like Prime Super energy, right? Like, that feels like, because it's like, he says, I'll remember everything, falls into a portal that looks like the entire plot up to this point, and then hits him with the, I'm back after looking giga determined. So, A, you say you're back, bro, where were you? Like, I still feel like I'm a little bit, like a few, Natsuki Super, you're operating on planes that I'm unfamiliar with, okay? You're operating on levels that, like, I'm still trying to reach myself. Hey, what do you mean I'm back? Okay. Well, and he does, so he dies here. He dies by diving into this thing, or like, but it's also like Satela kind of opened this up, right? Satela, are you the machinator of this whole scheming? Are you just the scheming minner? I mean, we are kind of in your house, low-key, right? Like, so, or something. I know your booty was here, okay, from the ED. So, like, okay, what are these, like, last few frames here? Amelia, Subaru, Patrish, his one true actual love, because it's not Amelia. Shot of his eyes, fade out. Even if you forget. I'll never forget any of you. Even if you forget, I'll never forget any of you. Subaru wakes up, locked in, Prime Subaru. Gotta be up. The crazy thing, this gives me Prime Subaru just because he's got that dog in him. He's got that dog in his eyes, but also this Subaru, only because he's got that dog in his eyes, but then also because he's got the memories. Like, I feel like we just mixed them back together, right? So what was, okay, Prime Subaru, where was your ass? I'm assuming, because I'm kind of assuming y'all were like, what, why are you, okay, Prime Subaru, were you just like hanging out with Satela in the witch gunk? Are you just hanging out in the black fog with Satela, and then we had to get like Subaru 2 to like fly in and bring his aura into the equation? But for what, to what end? To what end? Is this just like, maybe he took a vacation, bro? Maybe, this is, okay, wait, I figured it out, bro. I solved Arc 6. It was a vacation. Prime Subaru was a little bit tired, okay? He's had a long couple seasons. He just wanted a quick little vacay. Hang out with Satela, see what's up. Okay, but let's talk about it, bro. This whole segment of Amelia just, like, giving him an emotional, like, beat, like an emotional, like, reprieve or something. That, like, bro, I almost shed a few tears in there. Like, I think it's just, it's so, like idealistic, inspirational, incredible, right? So, and I really like just hearing that over and over. Especially like how, like, she's like, Beatrice, she's just been told that Beatrice and Julius are freaking iced, right? And so I find it so crazy how it's almost like, it's like so pure that it almost like feels like psychopathic a tiny bit in a weird way, right? Like, he's telling her they're dead, it's over, everything's over, and she still is able to like be the emotional support he needs in the moment. And so psychopathic's not the right word, right? That's kind of an insane word to use, but it's like, that isn't that just so beautiful and sweet and amazing, right? And it's exactly what he needed the entire time. We got like, even like Fraudadonia, she's doing her thing. I kind of get it, right? Like, I'm not like, she gives a little bit of this reprieve like right at her end, being like, oh, I'm sorry for doubting you because you weren't able to even kill me at the end here. And then same kind of story with like Like, Julius gives him some trust. Pretty much everybody minus Ram. Ram! Don't you see the plot right now? Like, we are in the Save Subaru arc, right? Remind Subaru that he's worth loving. Bring Subaru back to his Subaru roots, you know? And so it's crazy that she's just, like, dropping, like... She's blasting him like this. Oh, and okay, also it's very notable that he bracks out and then doesn't kill them. Right? He bracks out and then etches everything into the walls of Natsuki Subaru. Subaru was here. And then wake up, snap back to reality, up that goes gravity, and... but they're not dead, he's just free. And, like, not in danger. Like, Ram didn't kill him, obviously, so I don't know what happened to Ram. I mean, there's a world that he killed Ram or something, but I feel like her corpse would be here. It's... What happened that made them go away? Amelia, do you not remember what happened? She didn't tell us what happened here. That'd be kind of useful to know, right? Yo, you want me to drop the craziest truth nuke, by the way? It's crazy how everyone is so reliant on Subaru, specifically with the memories stuff, right? Like, a large part of why Ram and Fraudastasia get mad at Subaru too is that's like, everyone's forgotten them, and so you're gonna pull this cruel prank? It's like, and I think it's specifically because Subaru's the only one that remembers them, right? Like, Subaru has been a unique entity in being able to remember Rem, and so it's like, it's like they're probably mad because they've lost their tether. Like, Subaru was the tether to Rem and to Julius that now without him remembering, it feels like they've like lost the plot, right? They've lost the string that like connected them to them. But it's a little bit like, I don't know, bro. Leave my boy alone. Leave my boy alone. Can't you see the weight he's under, bro? My poor boy. And that's why, like, Beatrice and Amelia, like, go up the tier list, like, 300 plus Patrish, okay? Beatrice, Amelia, Patrish are literally the only ones that deserve Subaru, and Otto and Garfield. I'll throw them in. They're not around, but I'll throw them in, too. Oh, man. And Julius. Julius is chill. But, I feel like, so, I mean, obviously, like, the big thematic thing this episode is, like, Subaru caring about Subaru. And, like, that's also kind of been the last few episodes, where Subaru has kept being, like, he's constantly throwing out remarks about, like, how, like, he's not that guy. Like, why would people care about me? I'm a piece of shit. You know, that's been his continual thing. So he's, like, learning to give himself grace and, like, to be, like, to come to terms with the person that he could be. Because Subaru 2 doesn't believe that he could ever be Subaru Prime, right? Even the conception of Subaru Prime, the idea of the amount of character development he's been under is so much that, like, he doesn't even, like, he can't even get there until this episode, like, really awakens that for him with Amelia. Because Amelia is a pure, idealistic, wonderful creature. Thank you, my sweet Amelia. I do find it so interesting. I commented on it, like, low-key, like, jokingly, but it actually is a point that Satela waits. Am I right or am I right? Like, Satela pulls up, starts spinning her favorite line, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And I think, bro, even this, what's the word? Like, parallels Amelia so well, where they both tell Subaru, in a way, tell Subaru how important he is to them, right? So Taylor pulls up and hits him with the I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, and I love you, which, like, normal doesn't work, because, like, it even gets to the point that I feel like he's getting swallowed up into nothingness, like he's getting freaking evaporated. You know what I mean? That's why I should have died. Like, he's currently in the like, she's saying how much she loves him, and he's thinking about how terrible he is for doubting them, you know? And he's kind of accepting that this can be the end of it, then just freaking kill me, man. If Natsuki Subaru is just erased, then ... Is this ever the goal? Why? Because it's crazy he's dropping lines like this as the smoke is covering up his last eye, right? Doesn't it feel like Subaru's been in the process of getting erased throughout this entire season with him losing his memories? That kind of feels like an erasure. And so now he's like hit a true breaking point where he's accepting the erasure. As Satela's hit him in with the I love you, I love you, I love you cocoon strategy. Like, hey, why are you trying to cocoon my boy? I feel like you're like putting him into a metamorphosis, a changing position, an erasure, you know? Which doesn't feel great. And then Amelia comes in and saves him because she's the GOAT. Like, unironically, this felt like a potential like ending. Like an actual bad end that we don't get to come back from. That's what this kind of felt like. And then it's interesting because usually whenever we've had one of those, like, I don't know, like, Subaru's the GOAT at, like, getting through the bad ends, but here it's Emilia that actually clutches it out for him, which is, like, really cool to see. Because, yeah, I really, really liked how, like, Emilia came in like this, especially because, like I said, it parallels, like, I love you, I love you, I love you is causing Subaru to just, like, erase himself, right? Like, he's aware that people love him just like his parents, but that unconditional love isn't something that he can just accept because he doesn't show that towards himself. So how could he ever accept it? He can't understand it. And so, hearing what he did and, like, this just gonna make me cry. That's how when you and I first met, like, she immediately accepts my boy. She accepts Subaru too. That's so peak. Thank you. If Ram was here, she would be blowing him into smithereens right now. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like, she comes in and she gives him that same love, but she does it in a way that he can actually understand. She, like, slowly walks him through it. It's the kind of love that, like, accepts where he's at instead of just flooding him with it, which I think is, like, beautiful, right? Like, it reminds me of, like, the difference between selfish and selfless love. I get that kind of concept, where, like, selfish love can be considered to be, like, possessive. You, like, take them, you know? It's like, you're loving them because it's enjoyable for you to love them, and so you just flood them with love, right? In a way that doesn't care about their own needs, which is what Satela does. She's just flooding him with love because she loves him, but, like, he obviously isn't enjoying this, but that doesn't matter for her, right? So it's, like, a very, like, one-track, like, idea of love. And then we come in with Emilia, you know? Like, he knows he's loved, but that doesn't mean anything, right? Come with Emilia, who loves him, but then also is willing to, like, get on his wavelength, right? And walk him through the process. And that is, like, a gentle tenderness that Satela, like, lacks completely, and that's, like, the big difference. I mean, that's the nuance, right? That is the nuance in love that this episode is so good at capturing, right? That love isn't just loving someone, or, like a better form of, there's more to love than just loving someone, right? Loving someone at its peak is, like, getting into their wavelength and, like, walking with them, right? And, like, that kind of energy, right? Oh, and even, like her dropping bars, like, and I didn't understand why you were so kind to me, I was scared. Like, that's how he feels, you know? Like, they're able to connect because she's willing to be vulnerable and, like, be with him here, which is so beautiful. It's so peak, bro. Yeah, this is, like, it gives me, like, From Zero energy, a little bit with, like, Rem, like, way back, and I feel like this is, I don't know, it got me, bro. And it's really sweet. This piano music in the background. Oh, and I was being swept away in a situation that didn't feel right. You rushed my rescue, and after that, like, the crazy thing is that's low-key what she's doing for him right now, right? And so it's like, yeah. Also, wait, random, but I noticed that his figurines all had white hair. Bro literally landed the baddie of his dreams, bro. His fantasy dreams of a anime waifu all had white hair. I don't know where it is in here. Somewhere, yeah, right here. Bro, they're all just Emilia, bro. That's crazy. Parents love me so much, but I could never love someone like me who wasn't worth loving. This is why one of my, like, big positions in life is that, like, everyone deserves love. And I say that with capital E, everyone. And I know that's, like, controversial because, like, think about the worst person you can imagine. I feel like I have to believe that they're worth love because the idea of someone not being worth love is too terrible, you know? And, like, I feel like I have to be willing to love everyone in order to love myself, right? Like, I really, really like how Subaru's conflict comes from lack of self-love. It exposes that, like, if you can't love yourself, then it's going to mess, like, it doesn't matter if other people love you. Like, it needs, like, you have to love yourself. That's the most important thing you can do, you know? I believe that very strongly, that, like, self-love is, like, kind of, like, step number one with, like, 99% of shit you gotta do in life. And so to see that that's where he struggles so much is, like, really, really crazy. And that's, like, the entire arc of Subaru, too, is, like, coming to terms with that, right? Realizing that he is somebody that's, like, worth loving. I mean, like, because think about it, right? Before Emilia conversation, he's ready for erasure. That's why I wish I could just disappear, right? Like, he's actually leaning into that, even when being confronted with love. But it's Emilia's love that's able to make him resist erasure. And more than that, but actually accept remembrance, right? He accepts being swallowed up by Satela. So is it just all Satela that's doing this? Instead of Flugeld Ghost, we just say Satela Ghost? Because, I mean, Satela, I wish I could get into your head a little bit more. Like, I don't know. This is gonna be where it begins. Yeah, I feel like this has gotta be remembering everything, right? Getting my boy Prime Subaru back. Does Amelia get to remember anything? Is she gonna wake up with memories? No, she acts exactly the same, right? She looks like she acts exactly the same. Bro, she went into the memory vortex too. Give her a little something something, Satana. Bro, come on! Share a little bit of the return by death around. But what still, like, even if we remember everything, why did we forget in the first place? Like, that's the thing. I feel like I'm I feel like there's still that mystery element, you know? Because I can still speculate, sure. But, like, did this get us closer to, like, does Rem fucking, like, twitch or something? Rem, twitch. She doesn't even twitch. Like, what did we accomplish by this? Subaru really said, I'm about to make the craziest move of my entire life. He ran off, and then we had this entire arc. Subaru, what did you actually do? He just did this to Aura Farm. He literally just did this to get edits, bro. Edits on TikTok. He was trying to promote the series, bro. I get it now. But yeah, so that's like a big component for me. Or like a big thing that I'm still wondering is what exactly happened. Satela, because this place is meant to seal Satela, and Satela's been flowing around a bit. She's the Black Mist, which is like killing people, or like kill people in that one arc. And like, is Satela low-key allowed to just do that? Because she knows about Return by Death, right? So like, since she knows about it, if she's ever like wiping the full party, I'm low-key fine with that, because like, she's allowed to do that, right? Like, early Subaru was killing himself on purpose every once in a while, you know? He threw himself off that cliff that one time, right? That's like an entire thing with Subaru's character, is like how to deal with Return by Death. So like, if Satela's like pulling some of those shenanigans, it's like, I get it, bro, we've been there. So she's kind of allowed to do that and like not have me like go crazy about it, but I still don't like, but for what? And like, alternatively, so like, let's say, I feel like you've read a book that, and it's also like The Dark Passenger. We didn't ever really answer the Dark Passenger. Like, Meilei's not in this picture, but like, is Meili gonna pull up as a book still? Like, as a book specter? Because you kind of think that she would. I mean, if she doesn't appear as a book specter after the revive, then it almost makes me think that her as a book specter was more legitimate. Because if she appears as a book specter after Return by Death, then it kind of makes it make sense that like she's in his brain and it's just like a hallucination or something. Because like a hallucination means that it's coming from Subaru and he's making it up in his brain, which means that if it's coming from Subaru, I would imagine that it would follow him through Return by Death. But if he doesn't hallucinate Meili anymore, then it makes me think that it maybe wasn't a hallucination entirely and there was like an extra component going on, right? That there was like some extra magic in the book or some shit. But that doesn't really, I kind of like the idea it's just the memories that like we're kind of tweaking him out and like taking over his sense of self or something. But it would make me think that it would follow him. But maybe because he gets all his memories back, he's just able to like lock in and like resist, right? In the same way that like Typhon didn't like completely take him over when he had all his memories. I feel like it's similar to that. But yeah, okay, so anyways, like Satela like lets this conversation happen. Which low-key lets another girl say that like, low-key, like, I don't know. We're dealing with memory and shit. Amelia Loki got cake bottom right. But like, we're dealing with like memory and shit. Can we ever just, fuck. I don't know the lore well enough. I'm literally exposed. I'm exposed as a LARPer right now. Is there ever a world that Amelia was in that fucking ice prison? Like, what the fuck even is Amelia? Like, no, it doesn't really make sense, because we saw her as a kid. I was trying to think if there's a world that, like, she's just Satela, but, like, for gore in the same way. Because, like, think about it. Okay, listen. In the same way that I said that one time that Prime Subaru is in the mental realm freeing Rem from her shackles, in the same way that I said that, what if that's what Satela is? That Satela is Amelia that, like, separated from Amelia, much in the same way that Prime Subaru separated from Subaru, and then is out making moves and shit. But also, like, hey, make it make sense that it's, like, it would be opposite. But it's, like, still crazy with the whole, like, Satela being around for so long and being sealed and blah, 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 and Amelia in ice prison and fucking Betelgeuse and whatever. Like, there's so much going on there. And I feel like Flugel planned all this or something. Flugel, what the fuck are you? I still don't know shit. Why isn't Rem twitching? I need you to twitch to prove that we actually did something. What did we accomplish, Subaru? I really like how he pulls up ready to murder her, though. I appreciate that energy from Subaru, okay? I was looking for some murder energy this entire series, bro. Like, okay. Dude. Ram, let's think about this logically. Your hypothesis is that he might be like Capella, right? Like a shapeshifter? Would Capella attack you by running at you with this stance? Going like 2 miles per hour? Like, no. No. Like, or like, do you think this whole ice cage full of holes, this Swiss cheese ice cage could ever stop a Capella? You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. Ram is pissing me off a little bit. I like, this isn't even a good theory. Cause like, I don't know. It's like plausible, I guess. And then she gets so emotionally compromised by the idea of him forgoring that she starts tweaking out. Like, you're killing me, Ram. I really need you to unlock the frick in. But yeah. I feel like Satela's the Mist, which means that Satela's been guiding this arc, I think. Which makes a lot of sense. But for what end? I mean, can we get through the gates deeper now? Maybe now we can get through the gates deeper and, like, get into her inner sanctum. But why? Why were the gates locked in such a way that forgetting and then remembering would, like, help? I mean, I love a good forget and remember. That's, like, a little bit of, like, a fucking, like, the cycle repeats, Ouroboros, you know, whatever. You could get, like, nice and, like, mythos with that about, like, the significance of forgetting and remembering. I'm thinking, like, the myth of in Plato's The Republic. I'll throw out, like, a crazy reference. I'm not scared. Like, that's... You know, there's a lot historically about the idea of, like, forgetting and remembering and the cyclical nature of life and some shit. And so we could be doing some, like, high level, like, plays like that. But I'm still, like, did this fill a void that Prime Subaru had in his heart? Because Prime Subaru's been so locked in, but maybe that's me being overzealous. Maybe that's me putting Prime Subaru on a pedestal, right? Maybe this whole arc about him, like, learning to love himself from zero. I mean, that was what my original theory was, is that we were grinding XP by doing this, right? That, like, we forgore and then go through our character arc. Yeah, no, okay, wait. The theory worked! The entire point of this is grinding spiritual XP, okay? Subaru grinds spiritual XP by forgetting all of his character development, redeveloping infinite times, and then bada boom, bada bang, he becomes, like, enlightened, okay? This is spiritual XP. Yeah! Yeah, it's just XP. But why? Like, are you telling me that he was underleveled? I feel like he was locked in. What made you forgore? Was it, how intentional was it? I feel like we haven't gotten closer to solving Rem. What are these? Michelangelo. I swear, I'm gonna, like, read one of these books and it's gonna say Natsuki Subaru was here. Like, just freaking kill me already, bro. Oh, like this picture top left? I see, like, half white, half dark. Fucking yin and yang ass. What is that? It's like It's like a beach with palm trees and sand and some text and a dude in a cloak. I don't think there's significance there. Also, who are these characters? Are these references to other anime? I don't recognize those guys. Anything else in this room? Man, I don't even see tissues anywhere. He's not even jacking off, bro. He's that depressed. Damn. Oh, because jacking off is a form of self-love. True. My sweet boy. He finally found some of Emilia's love. Which also is like he couldn't feel... I was saying it. You know what's really crazy, actually, bro? That Subaru comes to the conclusion, which is valid, this is good, that, like, his love for Emilia was the source of his strength. That actually is kind of a scary parallel with Satela. Because Satela loves Subaru, and that's, like, what's keeping her locked in and making moves, right? So it's like, I feel like Satela is Satela like a dark parallel to Subaru, maybe? She's like the scary part of love or something. I don't know. I need more Satela insight, bro. Ooh, wait. This is the answer to the question about memories, too. He doesn't have the memories of Natsuki Subaru, Prime Subaru, but he has the heart of Subaru. So he gets to be someone he gets to be Subaru even without Subaru's memories, right? Which is it's answering Pandora's question of like, what is a person without their memories, right? He doesn't have his memories, but he has the heart, he has the intent, he has the love that he's willing to invest in, the love that Natsuki Subaru had, and so that's what makes him Natsuki Subaru. So memory, maybe it's like, maybe that's I kind of like that, right? Because he doesn't remember, but he doesn't need to remember if he still cares. Like, care is what matters, right? Or something. Love is what matters. Something love, bro. Talk about it. Belief, power, jump scare. and then Satela's like, okay, you had your turn. Now to kill you. Thanks, baby girl. And well, notice she like Satela specifically cuts a hole in the floor. He leaps in after her without even thinking, jumps off of this piece of rock like the absolute goat that he is, monk level 20. Jumps off of another rock, okay. Holy, look at him go, bro. He's straight Marioing. Flying through space and everything. My boy in action. But like Satela intentionally, but she cuts a hole beneath Amelia and then he jumps in. Which, did she cut the hole beneath Amelia knowing he would jump in so that he could regain his memories? Or is Satela just being like, damn, you said too much, baby girl, and then cut the hole? You know what I mean? Like, make it make sense, make it make sense. I'm imagining more the first, that like she knows that this is where she wants to send Subaru here so that he can regain his memories. She's like on his side to a degree. You know what I mean? Because like, she dug this hole with this thing in the bottom. She must have known that this was down here. Whatever this even is, right? Are this only stuff from the tower, though? I think this is stuff that we've... before he lost his memories, though. Yeah, so that's pretty much where I'm at with that. Low-key, what if this is the spiritual grind set where he's gaining his spiritual XP is literally just... to, like, make it so that even if he forgets everything, that he still automatically is the GOAT of all time. Because it's, like, entrenched into his soul rather than his memories, bro. Fuck it, bro. We're adding the soul into this. I don't even give a frick anymore, man. We're out here making moves right here, acting different, bro. We got Shaola trying to, like, Shaola all over us. She tried to have so much aura this entire season, and then just was a scorpion. Frick you, Shaola. You literally were so scary, like, 5 episodes ago, and then just got no-diffed by the mist, Shaola. Never mind. I'll start spitting against you, my Shaola. Bro, nobody even left. Like, why did this all activate? Presumably because freaking Satela wanted it to activate? Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just intention. I think it's all Satela. Lock it in. Easy clap. It's a way to teach Subaru that he is the GOAT. By putting him through extraordinary pain with the people around him that he cares about, he grows to care about them again, and he realizes that it is in his nature. It is in his area. As like that was the quote from the OP. It's in his soul, his Aria, whatever. His anima. No, Aria's the song. His anima, his soul, his nature to be the GOAT of all time, Natsuki motherfucking Subaru. Okay, that is Natsuki Subaru, and so it's not his memories, it's his GOAT behavior. Lock it in. Welcome back, Natsuki Subaru. Why did we need to learn this lesson? Satela, I'd love for you to break that down for me, but hold the phone. Ring Pink, gotta step in for a minute. Hey, so you know how like I've been saying Prime Subaru this, Prime Subaru that. If we look at the memories that play as he's falling into the hole with the memories at the bottom, those memories do look like they all take place in the tower. So like, low-key, maybe it's not Prime Subaru, in which case, it still kind of works. Like, the point still stands that, or like a lot of the theory about like, it's grinding spiritual XP or whatever the fuck that even means. I feel like I'm just saying shit, but like, those ideas still kind of work. It's just that we haven't completed this lap yet. But also, like, to what end? I don't know. But, like, so yeah, now I'm like, you know what? It's probably not Prime Subaru. In which case, yeah, I feel like it doesn't actually change a lot of what's going on, though, to, like, believe one way or the other. It's a little bit, I think, ironically, this is the truth, Nuke, you're not ready for. Sit up, lock in. It's the same difference. Because that's what new Subaru is getting ready to be, bro. He also, I feel like the way he's going to remember his Prime Subaru memories is the books from the OP, right? Because that's the most aura thing I could imagine, is him flipping through each book of his deaths and re-experiencing them all. That's like, I feel like what the library begs of him to do, because that'd be the coolest shit. So, for him to remember because there was a Satela portal would be kind of random. But at the same time, I feel like I don't know what the fuck Satana's up to, but she might have been in control of a lot of this. I feel like she's like the Machinator nowadays. So, listen, guys. Do I know what's going on? No. But do I have faith and love for Subaru? God damn it, yes. All right, back to the video. Sounds like we'll have to figure that out on the next episode, which will be in about 2 months or so. Not too bad, not too bad. Hey, I'll wait patiently. Okay, I won't freak out, but hey, on to the next. Should be exciting. Of course. If you like the video, subscribe. If you're new, but comment down below if you have anything to say, or join the Discord and talk to me or other ReZero fans there. But until then, till the next episode, next core, that's every night. I'll be seeing you then. Peace.